Hello again. The space of time between some idea being reviled as a conspiracy theory and then being accepted as a fact seems to be shrinking. It will be recalled that 5 years ago, at the beginning of the COVID epidemic, talk of its being due to an escape of a virus from a laboratory in China was denounced as being not only a conspiracy theory, but also as being overtly racist. Now, this idea has been endorsed by any number of reputable scientists, and even government agencies seem quite willing to countenance the possibility. That has taken 5 years. But the delay between two-tier policing in Britain being transformed from a mad right-wing conspiracy theory into confirmed fact has been less than 6 months. At the end of last year, the Home Office was circulating briefing notes to staff in which it was claimed that the concept of two-tier policing was part of a conspiracy theory devised by the far right, and that those using the expression would bear watching in case they turned out to be incels or lone wolf terrorists. Most of us were unconvinced by this, for we knew perfectly well that the police and courts do intend to be a lot softer on black and minority ethnic suspects than they are on working class white people. Confirmation has now emerged which shows beyond any doubt at all that this is official policy. The National Police Chiefs Council, together with the College of Policing, have adopted an anti-racist commitment, which is based upon the tenets of critical race theory. I give a link to this official document in the description to this video, but don't be overly surprised if public access is soon denied to it. This version of policing does not, and I quote, "It does not mean treating everyone the same or being colour-blind, racial equality in brackets." And there you have it in black and white, folks. The British police are officially opposed to racial equality. Make of that what you will, but it is the policy. We read too that our commitment to racial equity means producing equality of policing outcomes for people from different ethnic groups by responding to individuals and communities according to their specific needs, circumstances, and experiences. Let me put this in plain language. Equality of policing outcomes means that the proportion of black people arrested for murder or robbery from the person, say, should not exceed the percentage of such arrests in the general population. In other words, to use a popular expression, arrests and convictions should reflect the society which the police serve. The only conceivable way that equality of policing outcomes could possibly be achieved in London would be for the police to stop arresting some black people for murder. At the moment, there are glaring racial discrepancies between certain offences. Sexual offences are another good example. To reduce the incidence of arrest or convictions in certain communities, bringing about, as it is said, equality of policing outcomes, would involve police not arresting certain ethnic minorities for rape as often as is now the case. If anybody seriously cannot understand this, I'm sorry. This is two-tier policing in the raw, set out plainly, as you might say. As the guidance produced by the Chief Constables says bluntly, anti-racist policing does not mean treating everyone the same or being colourblind. Well, that really does sound plain enough to me.